Okay, let me show you one of my favorite meals while I'm up here. First of all, got a pot of water going. Got a water tank there. It's pretty slick. Alright, so get the stove nice and hot. Throw some oil in the pan. Not a lot because you're going to be actually cooking with a little bit more oil. So this is one of my favorite things. So I call this is a hobo cook-up. So diced potatoes, chopped onions, green beans, and Italian sausage. Take the Italian sausage. You can slice it when it's raw, but it's just going to fall out of the skin anyways. So I just prefer to just take it out of the skin before I even bring it up. I throw some spices in there. Get this all nice and separated. So I'll let that get hot, then I'll throw a lid on it. And then it takes about a half hour, 45 minutes, depends on the heat. That's how hot I got the stove going. But, it's a wonderful meal. Fill you right up. Got your vegetables, protein, carbs and starch. So pretty much everything you need. So I'll get back to you with you in a minute. Show you how this is going. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes now. I got the fire burning at a nice clip. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Chop up the meat. It's good to have a lid on it so it can cook in its own steam and juices. Now, I call this a hobo cook-up. What I used to do before I had this blind and this stove is I would wrap this in aluminum foil, flip it over, wrap it again, and I'd throw it right in the fire, right in the campfire. Sitting in the corner of a campfire and just let it go. Flip it over once in a while. And about the same amount of time really. About half hour to 45 minutes. This has only been going about 10 minutes right now, and it's once the potatoes and the green beans are tender, the meat will be done for quite a while by then. So let's chop up this meat. Like I said, you could slice the Italian sausage when it's raw, but it's not going to stay in the skin anyway, so it's just easier to take it out of the skin, throw it in here, and just chop it up as it cooks. You don't want to make it too small. You don't want it like hamburger. Just Italian sausage crumble. How about that? Like I said, this is one of my favorite meals anywhere, but it's what I always eat up here. I do make this at home too. Get a craving for it. Love it. It's delicious. Got my own special seasoning on it. I'm not going to tell you what that is. Season it how you prefer. My seasoning's a secret. You can just go salt and pepper if you want. What's wrong with that? Maybe a little bit of garlic powder. Coarse ground, of course. Alright, so I'll let that get back to cooking. See you in a few. Alright, it's been about another 10 minutes. The thing with this stove is you gotta constantly watch where your fire's at. Because I think wanting to go up the flue, all the flames are going back that way, so all the fire tends to burn at the back half of the stove. So you got to keep moving the wood forward here. It's been about another 10 minutes, so about a half hour total. Slide that over. Right there. Yeah, potatoes are starting to stick now, so everything's coming along nicely. Like I said, you know it's done. The meat's done. Italian sausage has already been done for a little bit. As you know, the meal is done when the potatoes are soft and the green beans are soft. So we'll take a bite of the green bean. Go a little crisp. Tastes good though. Like a piece of potato. Also, still, ooh, it's hot. Still a little crisp. It's already just about another 10 minutes or so. Check my fires, see where it's burning. Alright, it's still burning up front. See how my water's going. I put quite a bit in there, so that's going to take a little while. Not quite simmering yet. The flue thermometer says it's just under 400 degrees, about 375 in the flue. Or actually, I'm not sure how that works. I don't know if that tells you how hot the stove is, or if it's how hot the flue is, or if it's adjusted by the temperature of the flue to tell you how hot the stove is. I don't know. But for another 10 more minutes, we'll be ready to go. See you in a minute. Okay, I do believe this should be done by now. So I'm going to slide over and make room for the lid. My little spatula. Oh yeah, this is done. Yeah, it's done. So what we'll do, I'll turn the camera over here now. My little table. Dish it up. Handle's hot. Lose my grip. Right. Now what I will do, while the pan is still scorching hot, I'll clean it. I don't wash my cast iron skillets. They're seasoned, so we're going to put this back over here. So while it's piping hot, grab my little plastic bristle brush, throw some water in there. And scrub it out. Sides. And eventually you have to replace these brushes because the bristles get all burnt up and nasty. And then I just dump it right out the window. Just water, food. Deer don't seem to mind it. It goes away pretty fast. And I get a paper towel. Get all the rest of the schmutz out of there. Take that out the window. Put that out the window. Mice or whatever will come by and eat that up. Little vermin. Alright. Nice and clean now. Ready for the next meal. Put that over here on the little grate there, grill, whatever you want to call it. Wipe down the inside of the lid, and then I'm going to shut the stove off because I'm sweating my jimmies off. So, all right. Dinner time. Enjoy, guys. We'll see you in a little bit. Alright, hey guys. Before I eat dinner, I want you to check this out. Water is boiling. Yep, it's a boil. It's pretty hot. So we're going to oven mitt and hot water. Pull this off of here. Hang that up there. It's a very slow process. This spigot isn't very fast. We're going to turn that on. I got lines marked for correct amount of water. In case you want to have to pee. Shut the stove off now. Close the dampers, close the flue. Yeah, it takes a minute. But I think you get the point. So I'll let this fill up, like 5 minutes, stir it, hit it with the strainer, French press coffee, we're good to go. Alright guys, have a good night. See you in the morning. I'll give you a tour of the interior. Bye.